We are live. Yes, guys, we're live on a Sunday. That is normally not the case, but with there not going to be a show for the next, there'll be a show today, and then the next show will be Friday. Why? Because baseball is going on their All-Star break, and there will be no other games. So there's no NFL, there's no NBA, there's no NHL, which is the games that we do up on here. Obviously, I will still have. I think there's. I don't even think there's going to be WNBA, so I'm going to be. We're going to be strapped to find plays and stuff, but we're going to have a nice couple of days off, and then we'll come back on Friday afterwards. But figured I'm going to have 5 days off to begin with. Might as well do a show today. Before we jump into this baseball card for today, we'll go ahead and look back at yesterday, and yesterday was good. Yesterday was a good day. Didn't start off all that great. Started off with Minnesota Lynx minus 12.5. They lost outright. And then the Cubbies the Cubbies money line plus 140. Nice winner. And that was a nice winner because
Yankees lose.
Anyways, Seattle Mariners put up 15 runs yesterday. Nice winner there. Saskatchewan was a loser. Vegas, the Aces, back and forth, crazy-ass game there. That one was a winner. San Francisco loses, so the Dodgers snap their streak. I had the Baltimore Orioles as well. Don't really know why I chose to do the Orioles. I did. I know why I chose them. I'm fine with it. Ottawa plus 5.5, they covered. I will say I had a good day in the MLS. It might not seem like it off the first couple, but New York City plus a quarter, they lose 2-0. And then Toronto, they tied 1-1, so their money line didn't hit. Other than that, my 4 other MLS plays, Philly money line, winner. And then I had San Diego plus 150, Seattle plus 114, and Columbus plus 188. So a couple of nice winners in the MLS yesterday in a 4-2 day up a chunk. I will say I got screwed on one of my plays. I had the under 6.5 in that Texas-Houston game. Texas down to their final out, down 3-2. Kyle Higashioka, solo shot, ties up the game, loses my under. Unbelievable. That one was kind of frustrating to see, but it is what it is. Went 2-1 in the UFC yesterday. I did not get Calvin Kattar. I did get the over in the Tafa fight and the over in the Stephen Thompson fight. So I ended up going 2-1 in UFC, and then ended the night with 2 winners in the MLB with the Angels and the Athletics. So overall a day, we were up 6.28 units. We are still number 1 on the site for this year. Can I pull that up? Yes, cool. We're number 1 on the site for this year, number 1 for last 30, and number 2 for last 7. I'm number 2 for last 7 just because, I had a 8-unit day or whatever a week ago, and that one got taken off. So, it is what it is. We're going to get back to number 1 there too. Not bragging, but I'm happy that I had a good day again on the site. But no chat, so we'll go ahead and jump right into the games. We get to start off with the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox, I don't know what's gotten into them, but all of a sudden they're right back in it, and they're going for the 4-game sweep of the Rays, kind of setting the Rays back a little bit. The Rays are now 4th in the division, and watch out, Blue Jays and Yankees, because the Red Sox are on their way up. They're only 4 games behind the Jays and 2 games behind the Yankees. So that could turn into a very, very interesting race. And I'm all for it because I still have futures on the Boston Red Sox. But anyways, Red Sox on a nice hot run right now. It's Pepiot versus Balo. Pulling up. There we go. Pepiot this year, 19 starts, a 6-6 record, a 3.3 ERA, in 108 and a third innings pitched, 40 earned runs, 36 walks, 107 strikeouts. He's been a solid piece of this rotation pretty much all year for them. Brian Balo on the opposite side, 14 starts, 15 appearances, a 5-3 record to a 3.27 ERA, 85 and a third innings pitched, 31 earned runs, 34 walks, and 65 strikeouts. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Brian Balo. I feel like he's been pitching better as of late. They're both going up against righties. The Tampa Bay Rays have the hitting advantage, 111 WRC plus compared to 102. So it's split. So we'll go ahead and look at what line movement's doing, and that's going to help us figure out, because I probably want to go after something in this game. How's the line moving? Can I click? Thank you. The line's been moving pretty heavy towards Tampa. And the line's moved from 9 to 8.5. With a bunch of money on the Red Sox, I'm going to take the Red Sox to snap their winning streak. I know that sounds crazy to say, but we're going to start off our day with the Tampa Bay Rays in this one. And when it comes to it, I'm just going to grab their money line because I don't want to go crazy. And I can get their money line at plus 102. So we're going to go ahead and grab the Rays in this one. Oh, all in cap locks. Cool. Rays plus 102. Yep, I'm on it with you. Rays money line. As hot as this Red Sox team has been, the line's not moving towards them, and it's split. So, speaking about another team that has been playing a lot better as of late, granted they're still far back. They're 11.5 games back for the division, 6.5 games back for a wild card spot. But they've been playing better as of late. That's the Baltimore Orioles, who have Young on the mound to Yuri Perez for the Marlins. Yuri Perez this year, 6 starts, a 2-2 record with a 4 ERA, 27 innings pitched, 12 runs, 11 walks, 29 strikeouts. Just not enough of a sample size to get much for Perez. On the opposite side, you got Brandon Young, who has pitched in 5 games this year to an 0-3 record, a 6.14 ERA, 22 innings pitched, 15 earned runs, 11 walks, and 21 strikeouts. Perez is the better pitcher, for sure. I'll give him the pitching advantage, but it's ever so slightly. It's all right because Baltimore has the hitting advantage, 105 WRC plus compared to 100. So this one is split. Let's see where the line movement is in this game. That can help us determine some stuff. There is no line movement. Opened up at 120 for the Orioles. It has stayed at 120 for the Orioles. With the line moving on it. I'm going to end up staying off this game. I'm really hoping that in the second half, the Orioles can have a really good end of July and maybe can put themselves a little bit more back into the wild card race. But for right now, this one's going to be a pass. Orioles. I don't hate the Orioles play. I'm just not going to go after it. I don't feel like there's enough for me to. But that's fine. Go for it. I'm not gonna stop you off the Orioles. We'll head to the Cubbies. And the Yankees. The Yankees are minus 125 favorites with a total of 9. And what do we got? Sorry, there's stuff popping up all over my screen. Warren versus Iwanaga. Iwanaga this year hasn't pitched as much just because of injury. This will be his 12th start. He's pitched in 11 games this year to a 5-3 record, a 2.8 ERA in 61 innings pitched, 19 earned runs, 15 walks, 42 strikeouts. He has pitched twice since coming back. He's allowed 5 earned runs and 11 1/3. On the opposite side, we've got Will Warren for the Yankees, who has been consistent. Or actually, I think I can say consistent because you look at his last 3 starts, 8 earned runs, all of them in one start. 19 starts this year, a 6-4 record, a 4.7 ERA, 90 innings pitched, 47 earned runs, 41 walks, 111 strikeouts. I am giving the pitching advantage to Shota. Even though he has not pitched as much this year, he is the better pitcher, in my opinion. You go ahead and look at hitting stats. The Yankees versus lefties are number 1 in baseball, 125 WRC plus. Cubbies against righties, 119 WRC plus. So these are 2 of the top hitting teams in baseball. I wouldn't be surprised if we got it over here, but in terms of that, we got a split down the middle because hitting advantage Yankees, pitching advantage Cubbies. The lines moved. It went from 125, hit as high as 130, then back at 127. So I guess since open, it's moved towards the Yankees, but that's kind of a weird-ass line. And the line has moved towards the over, which I feel like is where I would want to go in this one. Yeah, I'm going to end up taking the over in this game. I feel like that's going to be a good spot here. Even in an early game, both these 2 teams are crazy good hitting teams. I can get 8.5 at minus. Can I get better line than 130? I might just grab 9 at I'm going to grab 9 at even money instead of 8.5 at 130, just because I don't like to lay 130. So I'll trade a winner for a push for not laying 130. Over 9 in the Cubbies and the Yankee game. Cubs first 5. I could see Cubs first 5. I don't hate that idea. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good night, Munchie. Or Cubs first 5 team total over. I don't hate that either. At all. Let's go ahead and head to the next game. We've got the Reds and the Rockies coming up. The Reds minus 235 with a total of 9.5. This has been a widespread game the entire series, and I don't blame it. It's just kind of a ugly series to begin with. But we got a Reds team that's throwing Nick Martinez and Gomber for the Colorado Rockies. Gomber this year has pitched 5 times. He has not been particularly great besides his first start. They don't have his updated stats. It looks like he's allowed 16 earned runs in a little bit less than about 24 innings. So he's not been great. To say the least. So I'm going to say, 100% pitching advantage is with Nick Martinez, who's also not been great this year. 20 appearances, 18 starts, a 6-9 record with a 4.65 ERA, 4.885 ERA, with 105 innings pitched, and stuff is popping up all across my screen, which is just so much fun. Can we not? Thank you. 57 earned runs, 24 walks, and 673 strikeouts. Nick Martinez has been all right. Pitching advantages with him, but it's not really all that crazy. Cincinnati, 101 WRC plus, Colorado, bottom. let's see if this could possibly be a cash cow spot because everything lines up that way. It could be. Where is Reds Rockies? There it is. It has not moved in the right direction for that. And then it's moved a 1 cent towards the over, towards the under. I'm just going to stay away from this spot. I don't feel the need to get to this game. This is not a game that I need to get involved with. So this one will be a pass for me. Reds money line. I really, really hope you're joking. I really hope you're joking. Over 9.5. I can see an over. I can 100% see an over in this one for sure. How about the Mariners going for the sweep? That's not something I had happening. The Mariners are going to be throwing out Logan Gilbert. Jack Flaherty's on the opposite side. Logan Gilbert this year, 3.72 ERA in 11 starts, a 2-3 record, a 55 and a third innings pitched, 23 earned runs, 13 walks, 79 strikeouts. He's got the pitching advantage, in my opinion, over Jack Flaherty, pitching to a 4.7 ERA, 18 starts, a 5-9 record, 95 and 2/3 innings pitched, 50 earned runs, 38 walks, and 117 strikeouts. He's been good, but pitching advantage is 100%, in my opinion, with Mr. Logan Gilbert. In terms of hitting stats, they're both against righties, and Seattle's got the hitting advantage there, 115 WRC plus, versus Detroit's 108. So it's ever so slight hitting advantage, but it's still a hitting advantage nonetheless. So Mariners got both sides, both hitting and pitching in this one. And the line has moved towards them. So this will end up resulting in a Seattle Mariners money line to go for the sweep. So we'll go ahead and put that one up on the site. We'll stick this over here. Seattle money line. Seattle Mariners money line. I can get it at -110. So give me the Seattle Mariners here. Cool. Mariners money line. Yes. Yankees money line. No. Another over. I could see it. The both teams have been smacking the shit out of the ball, but after one of the games goes 15-7, I don't know if I want to jump on that. Tim, I know, crazy, but that's not that crazy. It's not. I personally, after what we just saw yesterday, I personally wouldn't be going after an over, but that's just me. Let's head to the Nationals and the Brewers. We got Jake Irvin and Freddie Peralta going after it. Irvin this year has been a back-end part of the rotation. 19 starts, a 7-4 record, a 4.78 ERA in 111 innings pitched. He's an inning either. 59 earned runs, 37 walks, and 78 strikeouts. That's exactly what they were hoping to get out of him. Somebody to eat innings. On the opposite side, you got the Brewers. And where did that go? Freddie Peralta, which is, I'm going to give the pitching advantage off the rip. 19 starts, 10-4 record, 2.74 ERA for the All-Star, and 105 innings pitched, 32 earned runs, 36 walks, and 111 strikeouts. Freddie Peralta's been great. The Brewers have been amazing lately. They're The Brewers are now 15 games over 500. Holy crap. That's crazy to see. And I believe, yeah, they're currently in the number one wild card spot too. Good for the Brewers. Good for the Brewers. But we'll go ahead and look at hitting advantage. Both these teams going up against righties. Milwaukee, 100 WRC plus. Washington, 99 WRC plus. So Milwaukee's got hitting and pitching advantage in this one. And in terms of line movement, it's moved towards Milwaukee. It's moved towards the under. And the Milwaukee Brewers will be on our card today because the Milwaukee Brewers are a cash cow. They've got enough money on them. The line's moving their way, hitting and pitching and market edge. And I can get their run line, I want to say for 108, 107. I can get minus 107 for the Milwaukee Brewers on the run line. So that's where we're going to go. Give me the Brew Crew in this one. Cool. All right. Under or Brewers, Matt? Cash cow. Yeah, Brewers, cash cow. I can see an under as well. I can see like a 4-1 type of game here. I just like the Brewers to get the job done. And if I'm taking a run line and stuff like that, I don't want to be taking an under just because I want my team to score. I want the Brewers to score 10 runs. Like, I want them to go all out today. Let's keep on rolling. We've got the Rangers and the Astros now. Astros minus 130 with a total of 7. What do we got in this one? I believe it's – where did the game go? There you go. Hunter Brown and Nathan Eovaldi. Ooh, this one should be a good one. Nathan Eovaldi has been pitching really, really good this year. 15 starts, 6-3 record, a 1.62 ERA. That is crazy good this year for him. In 83 and a third innings pitched, 15 earned runs, 12 walks, 86 strikeouts. If he didn't get injured for a stretch of time and he continued to pitch that way, he'd be in the Cy Young race. Speaking about the Cy Young race, here's one of the headliners of it besides Skubal is Hunter Brown, who has pitched 18 starts with a 9-3 record with a 2.21 ERA, 110 innings pitched, 27 earned runs, 31 walks, 129 strikeouts. He's one of the few pitchers I would give the pitching advantage to over Nathan Eovaldi. So Astros pitching advantage in this one, and their hitting advantage is not even close because Texas can't hit righties. 94 WRC plus for Texas compared to Houston, who's got 103. So hitting and pitching advantage both with the Houston Astros in this game. But the line has moved from 140 to 130 with the Astros. And it's going to turn into me not betting this game. The line has gone towards the under in this one, too. Moved 15 cents towards an under. With money and stuff coming in on the over, and the line's moving towards the under. I know that burned me yesterday. I don't care. I love this pitching matchup. Give me the under in this Houston and Texas game again. I'm not going to be able to get a 7.5. I'm just going to be able to get a 7. But give me the under 7 between the Rangers and the Astros. Cool. Rangers, first 5. It would be a lean towards the Astros, but not enough for me to go after it. Morning, Markel. This has been a weird series just because there's been 3 games in 2 days. 3 games in 2 days for them. It's the Guardians and the White Sox. Guardians minus 130 with a total of 8.5. Canelo for the Guardians and Savali for the White Sox. It's a bullpen game. Canelo has started 2 games, 23 appearances this year, In his 2 starts, though, 3 1/3 and 4 innings. So he is going decently far into the game for a reliever, which is interesting to see. 3.79 ERA in 35 and 2/3 innings pitched, 15 earned runs, 20 walks, and 48 strikeouts. In terms of Savali, he has not been good. 5 starts. Oh, he's only pitched 5 starts in Chicago. He's pitched 10 starts overall. He hasn't been great. He's allowed a combined 17 earned runs in 47 innings. I guess it's okay, but it's not overly the top wow. I'm not going to put all the stats together. I'm going to give him the pitching advantage, and the only reason why is because he's actually going to go, and pitch in this game. He's going to pitch decently deep into this one. So I'm just giving Savali the pitching advantage due to he's going to give us length. In terms of hitting, I already can tell you that the Guardians have the hitting advantage because the White Sox can't hit anything. And it's crazy to say that the Guardians have a hitting advantage over anybody. So this one is split. And then we go and look at the line movement in this one, where the line has moved 1 cent towards the Cleveland Guardians. This is just going to be a game I'm going to stay off of. I feel no reason to go out and no reason to bet it. Just because a game is playing doesn't mean you have to bet it. This one's a pass for me, guys. This one's an ugly game. You playing the Chelsea game. Have fun. Guards, money line. I can't pull the trigger on it, but good luck. Let's head to the next game. We get the Mets and the Royals. The Mets going for the sweep in this one. They're minus 115 with a total of 8.5. They got Clay Holmes versus Nick Cameron. By the way, it is going to be Clay Holmes followed by Sean Manaea. So this one will be like an opener type deal, so that they can start limiting the innings that Clay Holmes is throwing, because he is already way over what he's at, like what he averaged. Like his most innings he's pitched in the season was 63 and 2/3. He's already at almost 100 this year, and you're starting to see a little bit more of the wear and tear there. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Noah Cameron, who has been – actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to give it to Clay Holmes. Noah Cameron, 11 starts, a 3-4 record, a 2.56 ERA, 63 and 1/3 innings pitched, 18 earned runs, 20 walks, and 50 strikeouts. Clay Holmes, 3.31 ERA, but at least he's pitched 18 times this year, an 8-4 record, 3.29 ERA, 98 and 1/3 innings pitched, 35 earned runs, 40 walks, and 81 strikeouts. Once again, he needs to get those walks down, but other than that, he's been pretty solid this season. Mets pitching advantage, even if it's ever so slightly. Hitting advantage, Kansas City can't hit against lefties, 84 WRC plus. Kansas City can't hit it against anybody, and then the Mets against lefties is 98, 93. So Mets with hitting and pitching advantage in this game. But something tells me the line movement's not going to be on their side, because it never really is. It's not. This one, I guess, would be a lean towards the Royals, but not enough for me to get involved in this one. KC money line. Not going to talk you off the Royals. I think the Mets get the sweep. Under. I can see an under in this game, for sure. Let me look at the total numbers in this one. No, I'm not going to go after the under. I don't like where the money's going in it. But good luck to you. I definitely think that the Mets can shut down the Royals in this one. Pirates and the Twinkies are up next. The Pirates, the Twins are minus 135 with a total of 9. Mitch Keller versus Woods Richardson. Mitch Keller this year, 19 starts, a 3-10 record. Don't care about the record. He's been phenomenal. A 3.58 ERA and 113 innings pitched. He's been great all year, and he's been great for the last couple of years. 45 earned runs, 27 walks, and 89 strikeouts. He's more of a soft contact pitcher. And expect him to be moved at the deadline. I 100% do. Simone Woods Richardson, 13 starts, 14 appearances, 5-4 record, a 4.08 ERA and 68 and a third innings pitched, 31 earned runs, 27 walks, 59 strikeouts. Pitching advantage, Pirates. Hitting advantage is most definitely going to be with the Twins because the Pirates are third to last against righties, 81 WRC plus, Minnesota 99. So it's split down the middle in this one. So let's go ahead and check out the line movement in this one. If it will show me. There we go. Thank you. Lines moved 5 cents towards the Minnesota Twins, which cool. Not really overdoing that one. The line went from 9 to 8.5, back up to a 9. All the money's on Minnesota, so I guess I understand why the line's moving that way. I kind of want to take the Pirates, though. I'm going to take the Pirates today. I'm going to do that. And I'm taking the Pirates. I like Mitch Keller. The money situation is not really ideal for as small of a line movement or the money in general because you got 78% of the bets, but only 66% of the money, which means the sharper, the bigger bets are coming on Pittsburgh. I'm going to take the Pirates here, plus 120 in this game versus the Twins. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's roll. Under. I could see an under in this game too. Although the total is at a 9.5, kind of tells me what I need to know, or 9.5 area. I don't know if I could really go after an under like that, but that's just me. I don't know. Let's keep on rolling. The Dodgers and the Giants in the rubber match. Yamamoto versus Robbie Ray. I'm going to really piss off some people with this one, but Yamamoto this year, 18 starts, 8.7 record, 2.77 ERA, 97 and a third innings pitched, 30 earned runs, 34 walks, 109 strikeouts. On the opposite side, you got Robbie Ray, which I'm going to give the pitching advantage to. Yes, I am. That's crazy, but I am. 19 starts, a 9-3 record, a 2.63 ERA, 113 innings pitched, 122 strikeouts, 33 earned runs, 42 walks. Robbie Ray has been really, really good this year. Makes sense. He's not going to pitch in the All-Star game, obviously, because he's pitching today, but he is an All-Star for the Giants. We'll go ahead and look at hitting stats. The Dodgers versus lefties, 114 WRC plus, which is fifth in baseball. San Fran versus righties is 101 WRC plus. So this one is split down the middle. Let's see where the line is moving. The line is moving towards San Fran, all 4 cents. But when the Dodgers are getting 71% of the bets and 84% of the tickets, the lines should not be moving towards the San Francisco Giants. I am going to be grabbing the Giants here. Their line is sitting at 125. So we're going to go ahead and grab San Fran here to take the series versus the Giants. No chat, so we'll keep on rolling. We've got the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland Athletics. Blue Jays minus 130 with a total, or 120, sorry, with a total of 10.5. Jose Barrios and Jeffrey Springs. Barrios, 19 starts, 5-3 record, a 3.53 ERA, and 112 and a third innings pitched. 44 earned runs, 37 walks, 96 strikeouts. Pretty good. This year, he does have the pitching advantage, in my opinion, over Jeffrey Springs, who has appeared in 19 games, 17 of those starts, 7-6 record, 3.92 ERA, 103 and a third innings pitched, 45 earned runs, 38 walks, and 81 strikeouts. So he has been good in his first year with the Oakland Athletics, but Barrios with the pitching advantage. Toronto versus lefties, 107 WRC plus, which is 8th in baseball. Athletics versus righty, 102 WRC plus. So hitting and pitching edge are both with the Toronto Blue Jays. And then the line has moved towards the Athletics, which is going to keep me off this game because the line opened up at Blue Jays minus 135. Now it's minus 120. With all the money coming in on them and the line moving the wrong way, not a spot I want to go after. It would be Athletics or nothing at that point, and it will be nothing. Alternate 8.5. Okay. Giants for plus money seems like a trap. Considering they're playing against the Dodgers, it doesn't. The Dodgers are favored in every single game. So, no, it doesn't really seem that crazy that a team that's only 8 games over 500 is a dog against a team that's 18 games over 500. So, no, that does not seem like a trap. Under 11.5 alternative lines. You're going under. Okay. I don't know what type of juice you're getting on that, but good luck. All right, we get another good matchup here. In terms of pitching, because I really like this pitching matchup. It's D-backs and the Angels. Soriano going for the Angels. Merrill Kelly, which I still think was going to be on the move, because now the Diamondbacks are 4 games under 500. I think Kelly's going to be on the move. But Kelly this year, 19 starts, a 7-5 record, a 3.41 ERA, 111 innings pitched, 42 earned runs, 29 walks, 107 strikeouts. Solid. I do think he has the pitching advantage over Soriano, even if it's slightly. 19 starts, 6-6 record with a 4 ERA, 108 innings pitched, 48 earned runs, 52 walks, and 95 strikeouts. So pitching advantage is with Merrill Kelly in this game. In terms of hitting advantage, it's also with Arizona because they're number 2 in baseball with 119 WRC plus, and the Angels are 20th with a 100. So hitting and pitching edge is both with Arizona, but knowing the numbers, yep, dog to favorite for the Angels. So the Angels are flipped. This has been an Angels team that's actually been kind of fun as of late. They're 3 games back for a wild card spot, but they could go into the All-Star break at even 500, and from there, I think they definitely have a shot. But I'm going to end up passing on this game. The line's not really moving the way I want it to. All the money's coming in on the Arizona Diamondbacks. I have pitching edge and hitting edge with the Diamondbacks, but the line's moving towards the Angels. If I'm betting it at this point, it's Angels or nothing. Halo spread. You're taking them minus 1.5. I hope you're taking them minus 1.5 and getting some big plus money. No Sunday Night Baseball, so this will be the last game at 4:10. It's Christopher Sanchez and Nick Pivetta. Now I see why Nick Pivetta wasn't a replacement, which I will quickly mention because I know I hear he just got here, but me and Nick just put out a video on the betting with the baseball talk with the Earle brothers. We just put out a video for All-Star Game replacements. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm going to go ahead and that's a contender list. That's not what I wanted to find. Oh, he hasn't posted it yet. All right, but if you guys are interested in checking out the non-betting Earle channel with baseball, there you go. There should be a video up there today on All-Star Game replacements. But anyways, Christopher Sanchez and Nick Pivetta. Sanchez this year, a 2.61 ERA with 18 starts, 7-2 record, 107 and 30 innings pitched, 31 earned, 29 walks, and 116 strikeouts. Solid. On the opposite side, you got Nick Pivetta, 3.09 ERA with 18 starts with a 9-2 record, 102 and a third inning, 2/3 innings pitched, 35 earned runs, 26 walks, and 114 strikeouts. Both these guys have been great. How many starts? I think I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Christopher Sanchez. I kind of have to. He's been just pitching a little bit better this year. It's very close, though. San Diego against lefties, 91 WRC plus. Philly against righties, 105 WRC plus. So both hitting and pitching advantage are with the Philadelphia Phillies today. And in terms of line movements, no line movement at all in this one. And the lines moved a little bit towards the under. And with all the money on Philly like that, the fact that there's no line movement kind of pushes me towards San Diego. But with all the advantages and stuff, I'm going to end the card with a pass. I love Logan Gilbert. Under 1.5 earned runs. Yes, I'm 100% down for Logan Gilbert under earned runs. Mike came back to the Angels on fire. Yeah, the Angels have been really good as of late. So I do like that a lot. Here's the link to the non-betting channel, Baseball Talk with the Earle brothers. Go ahead and subscribe over to that. Most recently, we've done videos. Nick did one on an MLB contenders list for the year. We did one on the MLB draft. We did one on the biggest snubs, buy or sell, future game, all-star voting, trade breakdowns, rookie come-ups and everything. So if you guys are interested in all baseball stuff, non-betting, not betting related, right there. And if you want more Nick, because he's not coming back to ESB, here's where he's going to be. So there you go. Under 8.5. I don't like these alternative lines. If you have to bump it up or on, then I don't like it. Shout out to everyone. What up, fellas? What up, Razor Sharp Picks? Welcome to the stream. Just a time to say that the Phillies suck. No, I'm kidding. No, but that was the final game for today. And we'll go and say just subscribe. Hell yeah, Razor. If Razor can subscribe, so can all you guys. But before we head on out, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. The next show will be on Friday because there's no baseball. So I'm going to enjoy a couple of days off during the All-Star break. There will be a video for the Home Run Derby. We're taking James Wood. Let's go. And then All-Star game, there will be a video up for that, but no show until Friday. All of the cards for whatever sports are going on at that time, which I don't really know what's going to be going up on the site, but we'll see. I see a WNBA game tomorrow, but there will be cards posted every day. Check that out. We're currently number 1 on the year for picks and parlays, up 41 units on the year, and that's 1 unit per play. That's not 3 to 4 to 5 to 10 units of play. 1 unit of play, up 41 units this year. But that's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace out, guys.